Overconfidence blows out the risk. Inferiority magnifies it. Other people are only aspects of our own greater being. Sometimes I think my head is so big because it is so full of dreams. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. If you always want the validation of others, you won't grow beyond people's expectations. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. We cannot do everything at once, but we can do something at once. Remove the clowns from your life before you become one. True words are not fancy. Fancy words are not true. The good do not debate. Debaters are not good. For any sin, we all suffer. That is why our suffering is endless. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. The job of feet is walking, but their hobby is dancing. Notice the difference between being in control and needing control. Keep creating. The world yearns to celebrate your next masterpiece. Everything has to be all right. Maybe not today, but eventually. Better the comfort of a lie than the absurdity of the truth. The gods are fond of the cryptic and dislike the evident. Pessimistic tidak, lebih daripada sikap takbur mendahului nasib. Don't waste your time with explanations. People only hear what they want to hear. Some people look for a beautiful place. Others make a place beautiful. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. There's so much to be grateful for. Words are poor things. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Colors blind the eye, sounds deafen the ear, flavors numb the taste, thoughts weaken the mind, desires wither the heart. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. Agitate him, and ascertain the pattern of his movement. I always felt like you had to be important to have enemies. Health is hearty, health is harmony, health is happiness. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. All men who have achieved great things have been great dreamers. It was easier to ask for forgiveness than it was to get permission. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Management of many is the same as management of few. It is a matter of organization. To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. I finally figured out the only reason to be alive is to enjoy it. Truth that came too late was as useful as a meal to a dead man. Bringing joy to another lights 1,000 suns within. The heart's memory eliminates the bad and magnifies the good. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. We are all worms, but I do believe that I am a glowworm. Keep your best wishes close to your heart and watch what happens. Keep working hard and you can get anything that you want. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Know what you want, work to get it, then value it once you have it. Some men never die, and some men never live, but we're all alive tonight. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. When we embrace who we are, the world embraces us right back. Do good, live in the most positive and joyful way possible every day. Life is all about becoming a better version of yourself. Life, unfortunately, doesn't seem to care what we want. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. True friends are always together in spirit. Lucy Maud Montgomery. Imagination is the highest form of research. Winning isn't enough. The acme of all skill is to defeat your enemy before taking the field. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. If the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. There's no point having wishes if you don't at least try to do them. In my deepest wound, I saw your glory, and it dazzled me. I've never had anyone's approval, so I've learned to live without it. Transmit the established facts. Do not transmit words of exaggeration. If you do that, you will probably come out all right. Being born is like being kidnapped and then sold into slavery. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. Everything in life is speaking in spite of its apparent silence. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. It's not what you are in life, but what you make of it. If you want to dine with perfection, you must toil with imperfection. You show me a capitalist, and I'll show you a bloodsucker. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. Victory comes from finding opportunities and problems. The only source of knowledge is experience. Once you stop learning, you start dying. It was always the becoming he dreamed of, never the being. Don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. Man in general, if reduced to himself, is too wicked to be free. It isn't where you came from, it's where you're going that counts. Serious thinkers are few, and the world is ruled by crude ideas. If you know both yourself and your enemy, you can win 100 battles without a single loss. Growing up is losing some illusions in order to acquire others. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. A kingdom that has once been destroyed can never come again into being, nor can the dead ever be brought back to life. The mistakes I've made are dead to me, but I can't take back the things I never did. He will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. Speak to me. I will spend my lifetime trying to understand you. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. Weak leadership can wreck the soundest strategy. To realize the truth, you have to cross the boundaries of all religions and prophets. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. The truth will set you free, but not until it is finished with you. Only one who devotes himself to a cause with his whole strength and soul can be a true master. For this reason, mastery demands all of a person. The distance between insanity and genius is measured only by success.